Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. Can you hear me okay? Do I sound all right? Am I clear enough for you? Working on Ski Buddy's ending here, at least the beginnings of his ending. It's not quite his ending. Go ahead and let the mountain know we're here. Get the mountaineers in if they want to come in. Buckle up. It's time to go. Alrighty then. GV Chaos, how we doing, guys? So I had a little chat with Mr. Jin in regards to helping me figure out how to do some stuff, some effects work stuff. So I'm coming with you guys with a bit more information. Not a lot more, but a bit more. And I will explain. Jaden, Lunatic, Oranger, Brush, how we doing? How we doing? Huh? What? Oh. That would be why. Do. Where did we leave off? That's a good question. Here, I will show you. I'm in the middle of working on this impact frame, so it won't look right because I'm in the middle of it. But I'll show you where we're at. Kali Pyro, what's up, buddy? I'm trying, Kerm. I'm trying. This is where we are currently at. Yeah, buddy. Ski Buddy, to be exact. Thank you, thank you. You guys are too kind to me. So we're working on this right now. And Jin helped me with a concept, a mindset on impact frames. Remember how I was struggling with these objects and I said to you guys, like, I can't grasp these objects, right? Like, I can't seem to get these objects right. And I don't know I can't get my mindset right about it. And I asked and I said, you know, is this part here, is it just inverted? And he says, inverted? What do you mean inverted? I'm like, oh, well, this section here is like, it's inverted. Like, the color's inverted, right? And he's like, no, it's not inverted. It's expanded light. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, it's expanding. It's not an object. It's light that is expanding. And for you guys, that might make sense. Or for you guys, you might have already been thinking that. You're like, duh. Well, duh, right? That's not where I was. That's not where I was. I did not think that. I did not think that way. And now it helps make a little bit more sense to me when I'm thinking of it. It's expanding light. These aren't objects. It's light that's exploding outwards. And I think that's going to help my mindset moving forward. Just thinking of it not as an object that I'm drawing, rather. It's light that's expanding or exploding outwards. That shifts my mindset on what I'm doing. And it also shifts my mindset on how I'm going to go about it, too, which is both good things. So we're going to go at this with a different attitude, different mindset. And hopefully get some better results. At the very least, now I have a better feeling about how I'm going about beginning what I'm doing, which was my bigger issue before. I didn't know, when looking at these objects that I was observing, it didn't make sense to me how they were coming up with what they were doing. But just that change of mindset, I believe, is going to help me move forward. We'll see. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. I feel a little more confident going into it. I also learned how they did their smears in Pit Fight for their trio part. Which I will share with you as well. And now, so since I have that center part now, I can actually understand why, since it's expanding, why it's doing something in the center here. It's the hit impact expanding outwards. And that makes a little more sense to me. So we'll see if I can pull it off. Understanding the theory and then executing it are two entirely different things. So you'll just have to bear with me and wish me luck. But you're going to be along with me for the journey here in either way. But how's everyone doing today? I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're having a wonderful day. In the meantime, Molly Popcorn, you know the character you created looks very interesting and has snow abilities. Yes, thank you. Boom. Let's see, add. Blur. Do Y, duplicate, tint, and I think it was like a red. That's fine. That looks cool too. There we go. So now, like, I have a little bit better of an idea of what I want to do. So since my mindset is kind of like shifted on it. Because now when I look at this, it isn't complete nonsense to my brain. I see that it's light expanding. It makes a little more sense to me. Bryn, what's up? Kia ora. What's Kia ora? That's interesting. I like that. Kia ora. It's Maori for hello? Oh, I love that. Sorry if I'm slaughtering any of that. Okay. So now that this had an explosion out this way, I feel like it should have more dead space here. Because that like exploded outwards. I'm just going to put down some color here for me to cut out of. That's what I'm going to do. I don't need a lot. There we go. I'll show you what I'm going to do. I promise it'll make more sense. Well, I don't know how much sense it's going to make, but I promise I'm not done. It's going to look a little bit better than this in a second. Brent, I've been meaning to ask you, did you go to school for animation? Your stuff looks very formally trained, and I mean that in the most appreciative and loving way. It looks very good. It looks very proper. You're doing the things that you should do the way that they seem to be should be done. If you have bad habits, they don't shine through. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. I know it doesn't quite look it yet, but now that my mindset is more right, I feel like I'm a little more confident. Not a lot more confident, just a little bit. A tiny bit more. Don't get too excited. Like a hair. Yo, what's up, Oliver? What's up, Mo? I am working on one of his impact frames here. Doing my very bestest. I promise the filters are going to do a lot of the heavy lifting here. actually going to be carving out the piece I want. A little better. I'm trying to get the angle that I need. Thank you, Lunatic. Oops, that's actually the opposite of what I want. That, yes. And this expanded out like that. Just like that. This is expanded out like this. This here is like probably like that, I'm guessing. Something like that. And this could be just chopped into. This looks so wacky, but I promise at least I feel a little bit less hopeless in doing what I'm doing. I feel like I can see it now a little better. I have a little bit more of the vision for what I'm doing. Not a lot more. A little more. Add. Blur. Tints. No. It's up here. And then the tint. Here, that's the tint I want. Ooh. I think it's working. I actually need one more frame. It's working. We're doing it. I'm trying to think about how I want to exit this. I think I just go a little bit bigger. I don't go crazy bigger here. Like I said, I promise. In my head, now that I can see, now that I'm not blind, it makes a little more sense. I will share this information with you as I learn and grow I will share with you how I'm doing it. So this time around, I'll share with you how I got what I'm going to do. So I have the center impact zone, which is here. This is where the head gets hit, roughly here. That's where the head is. The dot is going to be in the center here still. You see that there? And then it's still going to be here. It's going to be real tiny. But what I'm doing is I'm wrapping this effect around. See, it started out kind of like going like this and like that. Mostly those two sides. And I shot the rest of it, the darkness and the light, away at those directions. Now it's shooting this way and this way. Right? So it's like this and like that. So now I'm going to keep rotating it and shoot it like this and like that. Okay? But the first step is getting just the rough shape there and the color down, so I have something to carve away at and add a little bit of flavor to, with like little like smear lines like this stuff to it. But I need that like foundational, I just need to put some lines down to start, you know? So that's what we're doing. Oh, thank you. I went to an aptly named animation college here in New Zealand. Then I was freelance animator for I think 5 years. Now I work as a storyboard artist for a studio called Muck Putty. But I was always lurking from the outside during the fluid animations. Really? I even tried getting in the first Rush collab. No way. Wow. Okay, so I wasn't wrong. You are formally trained and you are incredibly talented. I can sense that. I can see that. I'm so happy that you're here since Fluid Anims. You're part of a very elite group. I'm also super glad to hear that someone from Fluid Anims pursued art and animation and kept going and did what a lot of us wish we could have been able to do, which is going to a school for it. That is super cool. And I'm even beyond that super glad that you're here now to kind of like and sharing your time with us. You know, it's very cool. Rediscovered the stick figure community this year. Tion Stojo kind of intimidates me. Your Discord is more accessible to me. That is totally understandable. I get that. Let me be your much more approachable version. I can promise you would be welcome there. Or at the very least, you do belong. But that's why they call me Papa Stone. I'm always like the introductory gateway for people. And I'm okay with that. If I can help you do what you're already doing, you know, feel more comfortable in your own skin, a little training wheel location, you know, that is a-okay with me. Thank you for being here. And thank you for your DGT part, too. That was really cool. I really do appreciate everyone's time. And you can watch me struggle making impact frames. I'm trying to get this like explosion looking feel to it. I'm not quite getting it yet. These look so ugly going into it. Oh my gosh. But it's coming out of it that makes the most sense anyway, so it's fine. But holy, the interim, it looks awful. It feels like I know what I'm doing, and then I start taking a step back and look at what I'm doing. Like, what is this? This is awful. But we just trust the process. I promise these brush strokes aren't quite as random as they feel. They're pretty random, but not entirely. There is some thinking in my brain. There's not maybe a lot of it, but there's like some in there. Maybe I do go bigger here. I'll just do that. I might be able to get away with this. It's an idea. I've been marathoning the DojoCast episodes, and your philosophy on creating community and how I think everyone really struck chord with me. It's inspiring. That's what I love to hear. Yeah, it's I think I'm fortunate enough that it's grossly underrated, and I was given with divine clarity about how absolutely critical that it really is, and that so many people have a complete and utter blindness to it. And that's okay, because I will be the loudest cheerleader for everyone when they don't know that they need it. Hello, Yuko. I've taken it to work because in the industry, New Zealand is pretty small and quite competitive. I want to nurture it and try to find ways to unite folks and our love for this inherently silly craft. Dude, and please do. Like, I understand why people get into this rut when it feels so grueling, either working in the industry or working in a group. And it's because business is inherently mechanical and it's inherently money driven, and art and creation it's like oil and water, you know? And the only way that you can resolve that is by truly being excited about what you are doing, and also being excited what others are doing as well. Okay, let's see how it looks. I'm excited. Oops, I broke it. Sometimes if I control enter the wrong way, it breaks it. Sorry. Saving. Control enter. Okay. It's wild to me that it's small in New Zealand, because New Zealand, I feel like, has a high density of animation talent. Like, there's definitely something in the water there. You know, maybe I do move the bars up here. The bars are covering a little too much right here. I think maybe as soon as we move in to here, I can just kill them. Let's see what it's like if I just kill the bars right there. That isn't the bars. These are the bars. What if right here we just kill the bars? What does that do? You're right. I'm honestly surprised that after coming from like formal training, watching me work isn't like nails on a scratch board, or, you know, nails on a chalkboard. Because I'm pretty sure like I'm breaking a lot of rules. Like, even just the inherent nature of just me moving straight forward with just about everything. No storyboards. They go move somewhere else? Oh, I see. Damn. Oh, the white isn't covering all the way. That's another element that I can fix. This part right here. There we go. Yo, what's up, NLV? What are we thinking with these? I did it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 frame long impact frame. Did I do it? Maybe I kill the black bars right on impact. Boom, like right here. Let's see it. Is it working? Am I actually doing it? And be honest. I feel like my understanding of it, changing my understanding of it helped. Of it being light and not just like colorful objects. Okay, I feel like the camera is like... Oh, I see. I think what's happening is the camera is zooming in as this is about to go down. And so you're not really able to grasp. Yeah. I think that's going down. Formal training is fine, but part of the style is finding out how to make this struggle of a process work for you. You're doing wonderful. Thank you. Flash explosion. I have light mode and brightness is 100. Okay. Love seeing you learn this impact frame stuff in real time because that jazz is magic nonsense to me. Yes, and that's how I felt for a while. That it is nonsense and I know that it's not, but my brain can't make heads or tails of it at all. So I've been seeking advice from people, reaching out to people, and I feel like we're getting somewhere. Like this feels like something to me. Might even double somewhere in here. Because I have my typical base foundational impact frames that I do, which is the highlights with the black background, lowlights with the white background, and then now this is incorporating in the quote-unquote new stuff, which is like the initial strike pattern. And then now that I know that it's expanding light, I just expand the light out. And in all actuality, I could expand this out. This could probably be chopped up a little bit better than this too. Because now that the black bars are not there, I could do more with this. The only downside is, I can't really see now since I feel like I could actually etch a circle around almost a lot of this section here. Because it's expanding outward, but it's not fully outward yet. So I think I can cut like some of this section there. Because if this is going out, this could be like to here. This section over here could be all the way out. I'll cut a little bit in this section here and over here. I'm a little bit blind. So like, we can cut some, oops. Wait, what, where am I? Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. Yeah. So I should be able to cut a little bit here. A little bit down here. Probably a little more up here. Honestly. And then these sections had those two big beams. So those can kind of be these things over here. I love you too. I hope you're having a great day. It is warm over here. I am myself tired once again, but we're kicking. We're moving. See, since that's expanding out with that initial rounded area, and the camera stops right here, so I don't really have to care too much about that. There we go. Let go. See how that's expanding outwards? Aha, see now we need to fix it a little bit more because we have the black bars aren't there. So there's more camera here taking in more light. That is not the right thing. I am not in the right thing. There we go. Yes. Expand these out. Expand that out just to be a little more safe. Hey, wait, is that not connecting? No, it is not. Go. It's connecting there. Heck, if I want to, I probably could just do some lines like this for this top section. Let's take a look at that. Okay, my guides are out of control. I left the guides unlocked for too long. Get these out of my face. There's too many lines. These are all unnecessary. Okay. That's better. For all that matter, I don't need the rulers up anymore. That's how I'm getting in trouble in the first place. Okay. Okay, let's try it. I think we got it. And then we're going to move on to... I'm going to show you guys how they did the smears. And I actually have a couple of the smears already incorporated in here. I'll show you how they did it. And they did it is very specific. It's somewhat program-oriented. Did my computer break? Kind of like a bird face silhouette. I also think it's going to fit even better when I follow through with the attack. Right now it just stops and pauses, which is kind of awkward. So I'd like to actually continue the attack here so we can actually see it follow through. Oh, the smears. Let me show you. So if you look here, I put them in only briefly to test this out. But if you see this chunk here, you see this like almost like shaded version of a smear. I mean, I guess I didn't even really need to do that too much for this. I was really just testing it. Let me see if there's another spot where I do it more. Yeah, like right here. This kind of smear. Can add a little more depth. I'll show you how they did that. So you have a smear that you want to make, right? I have this random brush in Photoshop. You don't have to use this brush. I think this is honestly this is like a brush I was using for something else, but it doesn't matter. I am not very good with brushes in Photoshop. Okay, but I'll show you how they did it. So this is your smear, right? For whatever the thing is that you want to do. Make a nice little horizontal smear. Let's call this like your blade or something, right? Do it horizontally. Then you go into Filter, Distort, Polar Coordinates on rectangular to polar. See that? Bada bing, bada boom. Isn't that neat? Then you crop it, export it. There it is. Import it into Flash. And then once in Flash, you can kind of like do what you want with it. You know? Skew it, movie clip it, blur it. Adding a little more depth. You get what I'm saying? And once it's vertical, I can just change it to vertical blur. What do you think? You might go back and add these in. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. But I can worry about that later. Okay. Let's go ahead and finish this follow through on this attack, shall we? I think it's going to help us with our delivery here as well. An execution of this impact frame, our longest ever impact frame. I wonder if I could cut this one in the center here for that burst that I have that's coming just after this as well. Like I could like start it from the point here, because I have like this line of light that bursts out. So I wonder if I cut here, if that, yeah, I like that. Bankai transition came into my head. I'm not even sure what that is. I don't know what that is. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Oh no, that's not gonna work. There we go. I wasn't drawing on objects. So this is gonna be him stabbing upwards like this. Hey, what? There we go. I have not seen Bleach. Believe it or not, I have not seen Bleach. Ichigo Bankai has that black and red aura. Oh, okay. Sorry. I have one more coming. Always sneeze twice. Oh, I guess not. Rare occasion. I feel it living in there, though. Thank you. I don't even know if I want him to hang on to it like this. Because, like, he's really hanging on to that motion. I haven't even done, like, the overreach pause or stop yet. And I don't think that's right. Like, I feel like I don't know if this is the overreach and I should be pulling back. I think I need to be pulling back. I thought that Andre edit was dope. Thank you. It was very cool. Very cool, very cool. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna be... I think I took this the wrong direction. I think this is more so like a pullback. I feel like this is what I'm going for instead. And, like, he'll just be sticking on the blade still. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't been feeling very on my game last couple days. Maybe I'm trying too many new things and it's giving me anxiety. I don't know. You're saying morning from Asia? Good morning. How are you today? Coaster! How you doing, buddy? Hello, hello, hello. How do? I did a crazy impact frame. It's like 7 frames long. 1, 2, 3. Wait, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You exported the thing? What thing we talking about? Okay. Hey! Nice, dude. Some ball bounce. Some reactions. Some smears. Getting them bones moving. I like it. Oh, he's doing it. The Homer Simpson. Yeah! Beautiful. Beautiful. Preparing to school. Sounds like not as much fun. Really haven't even thought about the anticipation for my next attack yet. I just want to get through this attack. That's all I'm thinking. My flash is like freezing on these frames. I feel like I'm not able to experience it in real time. Okay, reacting. This guy's like stuck on the blade, by the way. It pierced him. Yeah, I literally can't watch the animation. It freezes on those frames when I'm zoomed in. It's kind of lame. I missed it. I could probably triple these, honestly. I feel like you should hang on to this as we're like zoomed in as well. Also, I think I can get rid of the speed lines because we're not even seeing them for almost the entire time. Yeah, I think I'll do without there. Okay, moving forward, let's think about what's happening here. He's stuck on the blade. We could lean him down and then flick him off the blade. I think that's what we're going to go for. Yeah. Let's think about it. Can I actually do a slight... Yeah, I'll go up with the arm just slightly first. And then we'll push down to get him off. I could actually probably lift or slide this leg forward too while doing that. I think that's fair. I saw bits and pieces of it, but I never like followed it or watched it like all the way through, I would say. In regards to the old Minecraft SMP Minecraft, I think I just saw bits and pieces of it online, of, you know, various clips. Glad I'd be back. I bet people are excited about that. What's up, T-Gang? How you doing, buddy? I'm pretty good, man. Chilling. Any day I'm animating is a good day. How are you, buddy? Everything good? I'm chilling. Oh my god, side note, worst weekend ever? Why? What's that? What's up? Tell me. I didn't get all of your notification on Twitch, but I saw something. That's what I'm talking about. The city flushed pipes, right, which back up clogged our line out to the street, which we didn't know. Long story short, that was Friday night. Spent all Saturday and Sunday trying to fix it. Oh my! It backed up / clogged your line, and they did. Oh my brother! That's awful, dude. Are you good now, though? That sucks. Basically saved my room and stream room from flooding, so Sunday I was at wit's end. Called the landlord, he came over at noon with a 100-foot snake. Long story short, we had to take that back for 150 foot. What the hell? How is your line snaked up 150 feet away from your house? Dude, at that point, it's the city. They caused it, and it's like a football field away. Not literally, but you know what I mean? What the hell? Can you guys hear my fan? Can you guys hear my cat? She's complaining because... Let her in! She just wants to see her boy. My cat complaining because she wants to see my kiddo. A 150-foot of snakes. 7 hours later, we broke through the clog. Oh my god, I don't want to go through that for a while again. Dude, yeah, I actually had a pretty decent weekend. I'm sorry. That sucks, man. That, like, is genuinely, like, my worst nightmare. Honey, yeah, she's freaking out because she hangs out with Hudson all day, and Hudson had his door shut, so she's like not okay with it. Boy hangs out with Lexi all day. Honey hangs out with Hudson all day. And I just cook in my office. My least favorite part is ragdolling stick figures all the way to stillness. Alright, let's take a look. Let's see where we're at. Let's see where we're at. Can you believe it, after all these years, T-Gang, I still got it? I did it! I did it! I have such a and a random assortment of useless skills, man. I can't tell if all of my skills I have are useless or useful. They're somewhere in between. If you ever need a shorts video edited or stick figures that need to be attacking something via animation, or the value of a Pokemon card or what its potential value can be, I'm your guy. If you have those very specific needs, you found the only person on the planet that can help you. The slotting of the sword is fire, right? I can't believe I did that impact frame. It worked. It actually worked. A top 5 meta deck of 2025 would be dope. What's up, MJ? You do have a Pokemon card to value? Shoot it over to me. DM it. That was deep. We did 7 frames. 7 frame impact frame Reno. We did our regular, our usual. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, if you want to count that one. And these are a little extra flair at the end. And then we get them off. Get them off the blade. But Bryn, DM me your card of question. Roger, what's up, buddy? Ready that, cool cat? Oh. Okay, and then I think from here maybe we pan the camera out. Because we got the bulk of that move. Wait, we're done already? No, we're not done already. Crazy. It looks simple. It's not simple for my brain. I'm struggling. Struggling. Bam. Straight up bopped that guy. So then from here, what should we do? We're going to start comboing these guys. One of which is going to be in the center. I spent like 3 or 4 hours struggling with this. Most of today was spent right here. Okay, so he's down. Now I need to think about what I plan to do from this position here. I know what I want. How many impact spots should you have in a fight? I don't know. It's a good question. My typical impact frame was about 4 or 5 frames. It was typically this. Black with white highlights, white with low lights for 2 frames, and then I would usually dim 1 frame and then come back. But I actually went harder this time. I went for it and added these frames here. So how much you should have, I don't know. But that's how much I did this time. Okay, I think right here we are going to decide to make a play to reposition our figure. Because we're in a very exceptionally elongated pose, but you're not very balanced from this position. How many you prefer to have or see in a fight? I don't, honestly, I don't know. Like the thing is I've never been good at impact frames, so me doing them at all right now is like a one-of-one scenario. Looking at someone who did it, what I took inspiration from was this one right here. And his is actually pretty brief. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's almost 6, 7. Hey, it's almost about the same length as what I have. You know what? I wonder if I do like they did and actually put the camera shake at the end. Not on the impact, but on the exit. Put it right there. Let's see. I don't get it. I feel like sometimes when it plays it back, it like lags on the impact frames, and then sometimes it doesn't. The first guy should chuckle after he throws. Thank you. You guys are too kind. I am happy with it. Have others done better? For sure. But I was really struggling through it, so I'm proud that I was able to make it through in the end with something that I'm still happy with. Okay, from here, I could see myself repositioning and going for a strike on this guy. And then the snowball should be hovering me here. And I want this guy to get trapped somewhere in the center here. So I think this guy should start approaching as I head this way. And the snowball that spawns from this hit. Get off of me. Because now I want to go... We're going to move him down slightly. We need to get out of this pose. This is an icky pose. It's cool for this, what we did, but we need to get out of it because it's not a very balanced pose. And that's what we're going to do now. Usually what you would see in this situation is some animators would do their like zippy-dee-doo-dah, like, you know, you blur the guy really quick and he just leaves this plane of existence for a second, and that's how they get out of these poses. I'm not going to be doing that today. I'm just going to pull this leg in, honestly. See, if once you get your legs underneath yourself like that, then you're in a much better spot. See that? Legs underneath? Then we're back and balanced. Or at least much more balanced this way. Lurk, need a shower, stream prep. Getting sucked into it again. Just think of me sitting behind you. Perfect. 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 I'd wish for nothing less than for that. Nothing more, I should say. Okay. And once we're down here in this position, crouched position, I'm going to kind of assess the timing and see how it feels. And see if perhaps one of our enemies could be encroaching already. And then I can think about what I want to do for being an attack position of some kind, potentially. Good. I think I want to head this way out of this pose. That arm there now becomes the back arm. This actually could be a swipe here, honestly. Yeah, that could be a swipe. This one here is now down here. This could actually be, genuinely be a swipe here. And then upper arm is changing now. It's actually this arm back here. Oh. I felt it crashing there, so I quickly saved. I guess I kind of just leave it like this. I think these could be singles here. I want that back arm to swing. The front arm now, actually. It's like that. And this leg here, it could be pushing off or stepping forward. Yeah, we'll step it forward. Like that, yeah. Ah, that's what I wanted! I actually want this kicking back further like that. Ooh, I'll get rid of that. There we go. Okay. This blade here, swiping like that. Okay. What's up, Chaos? I'll show you in just a sec. I don't know. I think good, but could be bad. We'll see. TDB. Ooh, I like that though. I'll show you. Let's take a gander. Take a gander. Wow. You can really dance. Wow, you can really dance. Wow, you can really dance. Wow, you can really dance. There we go. I'm feeling it, dude. I'm feeling it, dude. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it well. Okay, let's get these not the impact frames, the trails taken care of. Let's get these here trails taken care of. Because most of the time, when doing sword swipes, without trails, the movement can sometimes be lost. Oval. Doing an oval. Break it apart. No longer objects. Okay. Like that. Here we go. Radial gradient time. Control G. Didn't actually realize I had that part double framed. We don't really want that doubled. Thank you, Bryn. We're getting somewhere. Wait a minute, where did I even put these? I put them all in that frame? That's awful. Whatever. Whatever, man. Okay. Big swipe here. Maybe too big, question mark? Something like that. Okay. We're coming from down there, so let's kind of showcase that we're starting down there. Ending up here. It's a big swipe. It is. It's a big swipe. Okay. Little chop. Okay, that's that. Now we need to get to the linear gradient. I think if I just switch to linear, it doesn't work. Correct. So I just eyedropper tool one of the linear gradients from back here. Heading back over, we're going to lock that so I can't touch it. But it is linear gradient time. I'll show you how to do it. It's really simple. Grab your line tool. Make sure it's a color you can see. Make sure you're not drawing objects. Outline the sword. Sneeze once. Go ahead and do this. We're going to create the area in which we're going to fill. There we go. Make it somewhat parallel with the trail. Unlock the fill. And pull it out. There you go. Bada bing, bada boom. You're trailing with the best. You're trailing at the top of the food chain. You know what I'm saying? Gesundheit. Thank you. Hey! Flash said no thanks. You don't need that. Okay. Let's do it like right there. Bada bing, bada boom. You're number one. You're my number one fan. For today, you're in there. Grind in those comments. So put you on top. Okay. And we're starting this one down here. Again, that's what makes Ski Buddy a little more unique because he has two swords. So we can't forget the other one. The other one's coming hot already. Bada bing bada boom. Next frame. This is the big swoop. The big monies. The big money shot for this one. This is like that. This is like this. Lock this. Lock this. I won't be using all of this space, but you can always hit F to adjust. F is the gradient adjust default. Boom. Beautiful! Now, if I want to incorporate some of the new trails that I've learned recently, see if I have any. Which category of SRG do you think you'll work on next after Ski Buddy? I honestly haven't a single clue. I haven't spent any time at all thinking about it. Dead serious. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to pick another sword person or if I'm going to stay away from swords. If it's going to be someone who's heavy, someone who's more magical based. I haven't thought about it, so I'm not sure. Underworld, it could be anybody. I really haven't thought too much about it. Definitely could be an Underworlder for sure. Don't see why not. Yamaha would be fun. I like it. Condimentals are going to be a lot of work for sure. Well, you know what? I kind of want... Before I get to the condimentals, I want to get better at effects. You know how George Lucas made the sequels before he made the prequels because technology wasn't there yet for Star Wars. I feel that same way with some of the characters that are really going to be effects heavy, effects reliant. I want to probably save those for when I'm a better effects animator. The Cloud Walkers would be cool. But they might also be really good when I'm better at effects too, you know? I feel like the camera doesn't need to pan that much out, that far out. I've been holding it, but Mero. I gotta figure out which baddie is standing over here. This one? No, not him. Bro, where's this guy? There he is. I found you. The robots are gonna be sick to see. I love a Reactron. Reactron would be cool too. He would be pretty cool to do next too, because I'm gonna be fairly fresh on sword movements, which is similar to his weapon. The baton. He's got wires. could help with the whippy kind of practice. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm just gonna. I kind of have this guy laying in wait a little bit. He's somewhat idling, somewhat preparing for battle. Oh. Boom, that guy's rocked. Boom. Sonic boom. Squish. Squish. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish up this recoil. And then I'm going to call it for today. And call today a success. Because today was a success. I have to make dinner. Hooray. Yippee. For real. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Guy. Okay, let's take a look where we're at. Call it. We are still on par, I would say, for Ski Buddy's release next Friday. We've made pretty good progress this week. I think if I jam and keep at this pace, we can do it. We can have a nice 30-second plus short for Ski Buddy here with this finisher. I feel like we're cooking, man. I think the fans are gonna enjoy that I went for it on that impact frame. A lot of the comments on the TikTok have been screenshots of the impact frames I did before. I was right. I thought that the bar here was starting before the camera, and I was right. They don't creep in. They just appeared. So I fixed that. I feel like the impact frame looks so much better when it decides to not lag. Sometimes it lags and just skips miscellaneous frames out of the impact frame. Sometimes it plays all the way clean, and I don't know why. But I like when it plays clean. We did something that terrified us. We reached out for help. Knowledge is powerful. Letting it play out here just a little bit to get some more ideas. You could have a whole stream that's this on loop and I'd be hypnotized. Great work. Thank you so much. That is what I'm looking for. Because I feel one barometer I have is that when I'm making something, as I move forward and I do a small section of it and I'm like, ooh, that came out good. I like that. Like, ooh, I like that. I like to think, let me back up. I'd like to think that as we continue to work on something and we're critical of making it better, you tend to forget the feeling you had when you initially had completed that section of the animation where you're like, ooh, that came out good, you know? And you start to lose that over time. And you have to remember that the vast majority of your audience is going to be seeing all of this all at once for the first time and maybe only one time. So if you can impress yourself throughout the creation process and it keeps you excited to work on what you're working on, then it's a fairly good indicator of the success you could potentially be having when it comes to completing the project, because all of those moments where you're like, ooh, I like that, ooh, that came out good, is going to stack all at once for the viewer seeing it for the first time. And I think that that's the magic that will make something addicting to look at over and over again, addictive to want to replicate or to be inspired by. And I lose sight. I was losing sight of it this week. You know, these last couple days, I was like, man, I don't know. There was a couple days there where I was really on top of my animation, and I felt like I was operating at a whole other level. And then it kind of felt like I was losing grip a little bit, getting a little bit lost, not knowing what to do. Maybe challenging myself a little too much, doing too many new things at once. But then we pulled through, and I feel like what we're left with is something that I'm very proud of. And if, like I said, I don't know if you guys have not been following, because I'm sure you're not. But if you look over at the TikTok, Junko's at almost 350,000 views now. If we get half as many views on Ski Buddy as Junko, I'll be happy. You know? If we can continue to make demonstrations and they're at this level of attention, it'll be really, really cool expanding that out to 100 different characters, you know? Because these are all building different, I wouldn't say fan bases, but memories in people's minds, so that when Junko's 1v1 comes up, people are going to be like, oh, I remember that guy. Or I remember that stick figure, you know? It could be just a random viewer that had seen this before. But the more attention each individual character can receive in their demonstration, whenever they are seen later in other ways, whether it be like collab parts or their 1v1, what have you, it's going to make the viewer even that much more interested in watching the animation further. I really wish more people had seen Pyro Knight. I feel like he's kind of like hidden. His hype video has significantly more views than his 2 videos here. Well, I guess if you combine these together, it's about the same, but that's pretty crazy to me. That his hype video ended up being better, or more witnessed than his actual demos. But, you know, it is what it is. Either way, I'm really excited. The world's expanding. Andre's finger press animation also blew up out of nowhere. It's at 200k now. So, it's working. We're getting out there. Anyways, friends, thank you so much for joining me today. I will see you again all here tomorrow for more of what we have been doing. Hopefully getting through a little bit closer to the finisher for Ski Buddy here. I want to finish him around 30 seconds or so. You know, I would like to get to 30 seconds at least. I think that'd be a good break-off point for him. I love the Andre stuff. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, I think if we get to 30 seconds, I'd be really happy. I think it's a good point to kind of call it. But either way, guys, thank you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day, night, evening, wherever you are. I love you, and I'll see you here again tomorrow. Hit up the Discord if you have any questions for me. I always check the mountain while I'm doing like my errands and cooking and stuff like that. All right, guys. See you later. Thank you.